know why Kenna sent that to me, don't you?
Because she wants one, right?
That's it.
Yeah.
No.
Have you told her yet that they stink?
She used to have some.
Dude.
She knows. She has 2 rats.
Ferrets stink so bad, dude. They're gross.
I would argue that rats are just as bad.
Yeah. I mean,
it's
rodents,
a different
right?
smell.
It's like that rodent,
yeah.
rodent family. They always just kind of smell like piss and whatever that alfalfa shit is that you put in their cages. They always just smell like that. Yeah, man. What is that? Musky. Anyways, all right, let's go.
Just dogs and cats for me, dog.
Yes, that's right. And even cats, bro. God damn it. Oh, my fingers are broken. His fingers are broken. It's 307 Reacts. I'm Matt. That's Chris. I guess we can't snap this week or something.
Snap this week, dude.
There, I got like 3 good ones in right there. Anyways, on the screen in front of us, it's our dude Ryan Upchurch. Finally, again, for all of you guys that have been saying, where's your Upchurch reactions? There's been a lot going on. It's also summertime, so quick update for you guys. We decided last night that we are going to start, I guess, this year, for the rest of this year, and then moving forward, we're doing 4 uploads a week in the summer and 5 uploads a week in the winter. Basically, just because we like our summer around here and we don't get much of it, and we out trying to live our lives a little bit. So
I mean, that, and I am just, as a mechanic, okay?
Oh, and that's another one, yeah.
This time of year, normally it's pretty busy. This year has been the busiest I've been in like the last 5 years. It has been unreal. And it is very difficult to keep up with everything.
Especially if we're still trying to do the Patreon thing too. So if we were on our old schedule, it would be 6 days a week for YouTube plus an episode of Patreon.
Yeah.
And with all the extra hours we take on and all the extra things we're trying to get done this summer, just not happening.
I've already hit overtime this week. I bet you.
So yeah, exactly. See, so yeah, that's our plan moving forward. Anyways, now that that's out of the way, no title. Have you heard anything about this? I didn't even know this. When did this come out?
I've heard the song. It's on his newest album.
Okay. All right.
However, the video came out a couple weeks ago.
Okay. I like that it's 3 minutes and 7 seconds long. What up? Shout out 307.
Let's go.
All right. Well, let's just get right into it then, shall we? We waited long enough. Hit that subscribe button. It's free for you. It could change our lives, and I'll just leave it at that.
Now,
let's go.
Before we start.
My hand was in the air.
Time. Let me ask you the question, okay? Now, you won't be able to answer it now, but I do want you to think about it.
Oh, boy.
Is the song called No Title because the song doesn't have a title? Or is it no title as in you don't have a title, a name, an award, or whatever? Now, I've been thinking about this. Once I knew we were going to react to it because the video came out, I purposely will skip over this song in the album because I want to be able to analyze it with you guys.
Okay.
I don't know. But I want to find out through actually listening to this thing.
I heard a little Jim Carrey bit that was kind of talking about that today. I think, was it Jim Carrey? Yeah, something like that. I can't remember. Anyways, let's watch. Let's find out. Hey, Luce, okay. Oh, Kalani on the beat.
Let's go.
Wait for me to fall off, you'll be standing in the coffin. If anybody says they gave me a L, they be sleep talking. I could be asleep and walking, river water drip dropping, filter on acrylic gears like fuzzy filters on a Walkman. Yeah, back row classic since my debut track list. Had the Tahoe smoking since my Rolling Stone hit. Dirty boys, that is us on the game like ticks. Best check high and low like a creek bank, bitch. All my horses in the front yard hit the switch to turn the key on. You might see a Bronco being deep on, made a trail, no lane to be a leapfrog. Where to? Back forth, but me, of course, stuck though. My choice, and I don't mean drugs like salt. 2 slugs, too slow. Dried up, red carpet, a rug, and I'ma wipe cow shit on the entrance. No bonfire for these celebs, they might melt like plastic at a close distance. If you got a big pen with no interest, you're pretty much a photo op like some planned Polaroid pictures. I stay literature.
All right, okay, he's not gonna let us. He's not gonna let us stop, dude. He's gonna do that thing that he normally does, where he just keeps going and going and going.
Yeah.
What do you got so far?
Man, the video. I have not seen. I am sucked into the video so goddamn bad.
I just imagine this in somebody's like pimped out, subbed out awesome like show class, like Mighty Car Mods would call it sex spec car. That's just like, you know, Need for Speed, Most Wanted, like what was the movie? The fucking Fast and the Furious. Yeah, that one of those type of cars, and just the bass in it, because it's just boom.
Oh yeah,
it's like that one note sub bass, dude. I bet this bumps in a car that's got a system.
Yeah, mine has a little 10-inch sub in the GMC.
Does it?
And yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. Okay, 3 of the 4 factory speakers are blown.
They don't work.
So, you know.
So you got to go off of that. Yeah, that 10 inch
not great.
That 10-inch sub
quality.
is doing the work of 3 other speakers.
I have it tuned to where it's not really. I mean, it has some bass to it.
It's not really a sub anymore.
I kind of boosted the treble and the mid a little bit, make sure.
Anyways, but it still slaps in there.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
It hits a little bit. I get a little vibration in the rear view mirror.
I was gonna say we don't know anything about that nice audio system.
I used to, dude.
I do now. I know a little bit about it now. The system in the new car is pretty okay.
Yeah.
I got a new car, everybody. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Speaking of,
you might be able to see it in the window.
Race Haley cornbread. Let's go.
We get getting some new things around here. See what summer does. It's great around here. All right, let's keep going.
In the front yard, hit the switch to turn the key on. You might see a Bronco being deep on, made a truck, no lane to be.
Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. This
hit the switch to turn the key on. You might see a.
So this Bronco, so that's an old school Bronco. On his property, they're like going through this creek, right? And so he was just fucking around to see what the new Bronco would do. Mm-hmm. So him and his buddies are kind of out fucking around. They have this old Bronco. It ends up getting stuck. So then Church's like, well, let's see if the new Bronco go through, right? So he got this brand new, like 2023 Ford Bronco, buried up to the fucking floorboards.
Jesus.
Brianna Harness is with him, right? She opened the door once I kind of pull it back out on the land. Water come gushing out. The whole floorboard, I mean, just, oh, God, great.
Didn't make it.
And you should see people that were, like, commenting or, like, sending a message and shit. Oh, so, like, well, you rented that so you just fuck up rentals? Church like, no, dude, I bought it.
That's mine.
I can fuck it up. Like, who cares? Like, but, yeah, if the video is on Instagram, I'll show it to you after this. But I'm pretty sure it was in his story.
Also, for those people who are commenting that, if you bought a rental and then went out and purposely fucked it up like that and took video of it and put it on YouTube and then took that car back to the rental company and claimed the insurance claim on it or whatever, you know, you don't owe any money. You just pay for the insurance thing, right? Like that, they can just go on the internet and go, oh, you owe us a bunch of money for this car because that. So he wouldn't do something like that in the first place. Some smart people wouldn't do something like that in the first place.
They just buy it. It's a toy.
Someone that's got a little bit of fuck you money and wants to go out and like see what's going on, that they just walk in and write a check and just, or cash or whatever, and they just make it happen. So yeah. Yeah, I wish, but like, Church is one of those people that if he wanted to do that, he probably could, you know.
He's like, you know what?
Fully believe he did that.
I'll wire you the money this afternoon.
Yeah, it's like, do you guys have a little card? Where do I put the card in? Where do I do that?
Right.
I'm ready. Let's do the thing.
Oh, let me call the bank. Let them know real quick.
Yeah, exactly. They'll transfer it over.
A Bronco being deep on, made a truck, no lane to be a leapfrog. Where to?
I like this.
Back forth, but me, of course, stuck though. My choice, and I don't mean drugs like salt. 2 slugs, too slow. Dried up, red carpet, a rug, and I'ma wipe cow shit on the entrance. No bonfire for these celebs, they might melt like plastic at a close distance. If you got a big pen with no interest, you're pretty much a photo op like some planned Polaroid pic. I stay literature when I split the word to get the curve, wiring up a system to help get me heard. So sit and learn, language arts says hit the bird. I'm the shit in the studio, don't slip.
What did he say there?
Language arts.
Okay.
Oh, that was
I like that.
sick.
I like that.
Dude, fuck.
That's what Wyoming
the
is.
Word to get the curve, wiring up a system to help get me heard. So sit and learn, language arts says hit the burbs. I'm the shit in the studio, don't slip on turd. We ain't gonna click if your rhythm ain't with the curve. I'm possum dodging, smoking pot, looking at pothole swerve. Hey, fuck it, I ain't worried about the police when I'm cruising. Hellcat ain't no thing, my dusted boots gon' lose them. Driving skill be something action movie stupid. So many lanes, Bo and Luke couldn't even do it. All these country stars be acting like some groupies. Instagramming like they divas out here trying to get some smooches. Ugh. You ain't no Hank Williams Sr. cause you suited. Dreams hollow cause you ain't seeing them lucid. Shot through the heart and the arrow not from Cupid. Music City leave you deaf like you been jamming the Q-tips. Blue notes, blue music, but where the blueprint? All I'm seeing is a CMT2 skit. Luke Combs' eyes so close, one punch looked like two fists. Morgan Wallen, Ratatouille, you proof riding in that V6. Hey, that's where I'm through. Hellcat ain't no thing like this, the boost gon' lose. Driving skill be something action movie stupid. So many lanes, Bo and Luke couldn't even do it. Hey, fuck it, I ain't worried about the police when I'm cruising. Hellcat ain't no thing, my dusted boost gon' lose. Driving skill be something action movie stupid. So many lanes, Bo and Luke couldn't even do it.
Okay.
Well, we got more.
Sorry, let me.
That's a perfect shot. I like that.
What kind of tires are though? They're are they Michelin Pilot Zeros?
Oh, the tires
running on those?
Oh, I don't know.
On the Hellcat, those are really good. The Toyo Proxies. You should give those a try on your Mustang.
I have.
The Dodge may be a little much for the Toyo Proxy. Well, I don't know. People are running them on their Corvettes and shit. So
what was the first one?
Toyo Proxies are excellent.
What was the first one you said? What's on there? Something.
I just said it.
Yeah, you just said it. What was it? Pilot Sport. Pilot Sport, right? Pilot Sport Zeros. Pilot Sport 003. I hear that all the time on Mighty Car Mods, or I did when they were doing like their super fast build stuff. We put Pilot Sport 003s on them or something like that. That's what they always use for their track stuff, and they said they're good for track and street. I know nothing about tires, but
they are. The thing that I will tell you about the Pilot Sport Zero is their shed pattern for rain and water on the road is pretty decent. The Toyo Proxies are not as great at shedding the water. They still do a good job, but their shed pattern isn't as aggressive as the Toyo or the Zeros.
Yeah.
However, on hot pavement, the Toyo Proxies will outlast even the Continental Extreme Contracts and the Michelins. Because obviously when the pavement's hot, the rubber's hot, the rubber wears down a little bit quicker, but the Toyo Proxies seem to last longer from what I've seen. So I would try them out on your Mustang if you don't have them on there already. So
interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we all learned a little something about tires just now. All right, let's keep going.
Hellcat ain't no thing, my dusted boost gon' lose. Driving skill be something action movie stupid. So many lanes, Bo and Luke couldn't even do it. Kalani on the beat, mother.
Nice. That was cool.
That was cool.
He legit spit one out, dude.
That's so good.
That's way good, man. I love that shit-eating grin at the end, too, dude. He's just like so satisfied with himself, like, yeah, I did that.
Oh, man. That was a great video. So as far as the song title, no title, I definitely think it's more about, for instance, like when people talk about their life, a lot of times they talk about it, oh, we're starting a new chapter of our life, right? We're doing we just got married and we're starting a new chapter, and, and a lot of people talk about, well, we're just not compatible. We're not on the same page. Life often gets referred to like a book, right? And every book needs a title. And basically, from what I gather in this song, he's like, dude, I'm like out here doing my own thing, my own way, talking about the slanguage arts, like, which I love that. That's
that was
so good. But he's like, the rest of you guys are just following a blueprint. You're following somebody else's book, and you don't have your own title. He's like, but I do. I'm writing my own book.
It's got, he references Morgan Wallen and I think a couple others in there at
Luke
one point.
Combs was the other one,
yeah. And I think I've said this before too, but it's cool to realize it over and over again, especially when you see people like this. Like Ryan's an independent artist, and all the money he makes is his money, and he gets to manage it the way that he wants to, and he's the owner of his company, and all that. And it's got to be crazy to be Luke Combs or Luke, one of these other
Morgan Wallen,
one of these other dudes that's like signed to a label and is one of the top performing artists on that label, but to be looking from the inside out and like looking at this other person who's just as successful, if not more successful, and he gets to keep all of his money. And like, especially it just goes in line with like what we've been watching the last few days on our channel, where it's like, I know that Morgan Wallen and Luke Combs are not making nearly as much money as they should be, right? Like they're making what did Michael Jackson say, 80% or something like that?
The label makes 80.
The label makes the 80, yeah.
Now Jelly Roll has said before that some artists aren't making any more than like 3%.
Yeah, dude,
which is just fucking wild.
Crazy. And they're on years long tours. Like they're on tour all the time and playing shows
like
all the time.
14-year contracts,
so they
10-year
can
contracts.
barely survive, dude. So it's got to be really, really, and like it falls in line with, I've always had this thing with Ryan where he's got like this I don't know, confidence that borders arrogance about him.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is it all comes with receipts. And like to be honest, if I was walking in those same shoes, man, I'd probably have the same attitude. Like yeah, dude. I basically,
like, what the fuck are you gonna say about me, dude?
I'm the
like,
guy out here that gave the middle finger to the industry, and like I'm legit making a difference. Like I'm doing the damn thing. It's pretty cool, man. Like that group of independent artists that are really, and we talked about them before on here, but yeah, man.
And I've talked to people about Ryan Upchurch, and even people who used to be fans. They go, well, I just feel like he's changed. He's gotten, really full of himself and arrogant and blah blah. I was like, well, fuck, dude. Everybody trying to take everything he has, like. And he's proud of what he worked for. Like, I would kind of be an asshole, too.
And everyone, like, that's the thing is, like, everyone's trying to take all his shit, and no one's succeeding at taking anything away from him. And so, like, he's maintaining his stature and all of his things and, like, everything. So why wouldn't you write it like a ball buster, like that, where it's like, oh, fuck you guys, you got nothing. Like, I'm the owner of this empire, man. I created it, and I'm allowed to be a little bit proud of it. And so like I said, he definitely has, an attitude about him, but like, I think it comes with all the receipts that it needs to in order to be like, if you want to write a fuck you song, you're allowed to, dude. Look at the position that you're in. Look at what you've worked for and what you've done.
It's something. I mean,
I respect his grind, and not necessarily, it's not my cup of tea music wise. It never really has been, but like I respect his grind and the fact that like he keeps his business up, man, and like he never lets go of his business. He just keeps it to himself. Like, this is my business. I made this, and I'm not gonna give it away to anybody. If I want to go buy a fucking Ford Bronco and go bury it in the goddamn mud, I'm gonna do that with my business money and go make it happen. Like, it's cool, man. Yeah, it's cool. I respect the hell out of that. So
no, I've been fan of Church for a very long time, and watching him grow from the guy that has a hard time telling people no to where he is now. Has been just it's been an inspiring journey for sure. That's the whole reason I got the RHEC on the knuckles, because it's always you're always willing to lend someone a hand, right? But there's some people who bite the hand that feeds them.
That hand.
So like,
that's exactly
this hand ain't out all the time anymore like it used to be.
Yep. And we've watched those videos on our channel where he was kind of going through that progression of people walking up onto his property when he's in the middle of shoveling horse shit, and he's like they're asking for photos and autographs, and he's like, I mean, I'll give you your goddamn photo, but like, what are you doing here, dude? Like, don't just come walking up on my property, like, shit.
Yep.
And then throw your kids in my face and make me feel guilty that they're gonna walk away without a photo. Like, well, of course I'm gonna give you your goddamn signature and your photo, but there's a better way to go about this.
House.
Like, no shit, dude. Yeah. Wait till I'm at a show, man. They always stick around after the shows and hang out. Or at least if
I'm at, like, Walmart or
something. Like, don't walk into my fucking yard, bro. Yeah. I would feel the same way a stranger walks into my yard. I'm like, what are you doing here? So anyways, that total respect, man. And 5 out of 5. I give it to him, man. He does good work. He works hard. He does well at it, and he's successful as hell.
Yeah.
Keep it up, man.
If you guys enjoyed today's episode as much as we did, be sure to leave a hands up, a thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button. Click the bell to become part of the notification gang. And we'll see y'all next time. Bow. Leave a hands up. Hands up.
All right.